Y'all always doing
I
something.
think
Y'all messy.
I
Internet,
think you
y'all
might not have
messy.
been on camera though. It was. Hey,
Yeah,
that
it was on
hey,
camera.
that was. It's
It was on
it's funny
camera.
now.
Hey,
Coming at somebody white who is a beloved star of theirs.
I have ever wanted to come here, dub, and make an impact. I can confidently say I have done and will strive to keep doing so.
What if I told you that one player could bring down an entire team? That's exactly what happened with Angel Reese and the Chicago Skies. It's a tale of desperation, cheating, and a locker room turned toxic. And what's even more bizarre is that while Reese was trying to play the villain, Caitlin Clark was out there becoming a real superhero. We're talking about a $28 million Nike deal versus a steroid scandal, right? It seemed like Angel Reese had it all figured out when she made the move to the WNBA. At first, everyone was excited, thinking they had scored big time by bringing in this young superstar. But as the season progressed, something just didn't add up. Reese's statistics were everywhere. Fans would start to realize that she wasn't even on the court after she was dominating one game and hitting double-doubles like it was nothing. And you know how it goes. Social media was ablaze with theories about her injury, homesickness, and difficulty adjusting to the professional game. Then, the whisper began, with people discussing late-night practices, enigmatic doctor visits, and teammates giving Reese the side eye in the locker room. It seemed like everyone knew something was wrong but was keeping their mouths shut. Sky management. Press conferences became tense, player interviews became awkward, and it seemed like the entire organization was treading carefully until the bomb dropped. Can you believe that the player who was slapping everyone in the NCAA was now embroiled in a major doping scandal in the WNBA? Angel Reese, the golden girl of college basketball, was caught using anabolic steroids and EPO.
Coming at somebody white who is a beloved star of theirs. Quick hitter number 3 goes to Chicago Sky rookie forward Angel Reese, who has a new weekly podcast called Unapologetically Angel.
She has the highest average for rebounding in a season. She had the most rebounds in a season.
Everyone was shocked. Fans, teammates, coaches didn't see this coming, or did they look back? All of those strange clues, the erratic play, the secrecy, the stress in the locker room, all pointed to this moment. But here's the issue. There must be more to the story. Here's the killer. How did Angel Reese go from being the happiest person in the world to dealing with the largest scandal in WNBA history? It's not like she decided to start juicing one day. Reese wasn't alone in feeling the heat. The entire Chicago Sky team was struggling under pressure. However, let's take a moment to discuss the WNBA, which is no joke. This is what happens when a college superstar is thrust into the high-pressure environment of professional basketball. It's like college basketball on steroids. Everything is faster, players are stronger, and the pressure is constant. You could see it in Reese's body language. Instead of the cocky swagger from her college days, you have a player who looks lost and overwhelmed trying to find her footing in a league that doesn't give you time to catch your breath in interviews. You have players who have been in the game for years honing their skills, getting stronger, faster, smarter, and then you have rookies like Reese on fresh out of college thinking they're hot stuff. Man, this wasn't the confident Angel, as evidenced by her unsteady voice and unclear responses. We all knew Reese from LSU, and let's not overlook the scrutiny that comes with college. In the WNBA, every move you make is scrutinized, evaluated, and widely shared on social media, so a poor performance could get you some grief on campus. It's cruel, and it takes a toll when you're making waves on Twitter one moment for a fantastic play and then being derided for a missed attempt. The pressure was mounting not only for Reese, but for the entire Chicago Sky team as well. A rookie, who should be your star player, is having trouble finding her rhythm, and the rest of the team is adjusting. It's like trying to dance with a partner who constantly twitches your toes. The outcome is a dismal 13-27 record, which is among the worst in the league, but that's only the beginning. What occurs when a locker room turns into a battlefield for a team?
Caitlin Clark became the first ever rookie in WNBA history to record a triple-double twice in the same season.
Y'all always doing
I
something.
think-
Y'all messy.
I
Internet,
think you
y'all
might not have
messy.
been on camera though. It was. Hey,
Yeah, it was on camera.
that was. It's
It was on
it's funny
camera.
now.
Hey, breaking news. Angel Reese is out for the year with a
Ouch.
season-ending injury, she announced on her social media.
The Sky internal drama was about to make their on-court struggles seem like child's play. Picture entering a locker room where there is so much tension that you could cut it with a knife. That's what it was like for the Chicago Sky, with players side-eyeing one another, whispers in the corners, and a rookie star at the center. It was a pressure cooker, and the lid was about to blow off. Let's talk about the rumors that were going around. Some players believed Reese was receiving the royal treatment, which is extra attention from the coaches and more leeway when she messed up. That kind of thing doesn't sit well in a team sport. It's like high school all over again, but with million-dollar contracts on the line and a bad coach. Teresa Weatherspoon was caught up in this situation. On the one hand, she was attempting to keep the peace in a locker room that was about to blow up, and on the other, management was hounding her for victories. It's like attempting to put out a fire with gasoline. The players weren't exactly holding hands and singing the kumbaya. Instead, it was more like a finger-pointing competition. "It's her fault we lost," they said. "No, it's your fault." Meanwhile, the losses continued to mount, and the finger-pointing got worse. It's a vicious cycle, and nobody knew how to break it, and it happened right in the middle of this dramatic tornado. Here's where things get really crazy. Coach Weatherspoon may have pushed Reese to use steroids. Angel Reese remembers that she was still a rookie 1 minute, then she's the golden girl of college basketball, and the next she's drowning in expectations she can't possibly meet. Can you imagine the pressure and the desperation? As the dust settled from the locker room explosion, a new storm was brewing. The Chicago Sky were about to make a move so unprecedented that it would leave the WNBA speechless. The coach pushing a player to juice up is like something out of a bad sports movie, except it's real life when that bomb dropped. It was like someone set off a nuke in the Sky locker room, and not only was Reese using, but her coach might have been the one to push her into it. It's the kind of thing that doesn't just end careers, it destroys entire organizations. Wait a minute, this isn't just a small argument. We're talking about a professional sports team determining that suing their own star was the best course of action. Angel Reese was suspended for using steroids, but that's not even the most absurd part. The Chicago Sky didn't just bench her, they sued her. Can you imagine a team taking their own player to court that bad? That kind of ruin has completely destroyed Reese's career. It's like your family is suing you for burning the Thanksgiving turkey. The WNBA wasn't going to let this go unchecked. They came down on her like a ton of bricks and had to make an example of her to show everyone that this kind of behavior won't work. Her reputation was completely destroyed. This isn't just a setback. It's like someone hit the self-destruct button on her entire basketball future. But this is where it gets even wilder.
What a year. I never could have imagined last bucket of my rookie season would be a 3. But maybe God's saying give them a taste of what they'll be seeing more of in year 2, LOL.
It's part of Playmakers Network of podcasts from Shaquille O'Neal. The only reason that I brought up the first part about Angel Reese is this.
I have ever wanted to come, dub, and make an impact. I can confidently say I have done and will strive to keep doing so.
It's like watching one player climb to the top of the mountain while the others fall off a cliff. You would think that with all of this drama, at least Reese's performance must have been off the charts, but you won't believe this. Even with the steroids, her stats were a joke. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark is breaking records left and right and signing a huge $28 million deal with Nike. Talk about a tale of 2 rookies. What's the true story here? We're talking about 11.5 points and 9.2 rebounds per game, which is all that cheating and danger there is, and for figures that wouldn't even earn you MVP in a recreational league. Angel, consider this. Reese's fall from grace is a wake-up call for the entire sports world, not simply one player going awry. Let's be honest for a moment. Behind every headline, what is the true cost of pursuing success in professional sports, and is it worth risking everything for a chance at glory? Indeed, a human being made mistakes, but so did someone who was under extreme strain. You have to question how many other players are experiencing the same stress. Perhaps considering taking shortcuts. Here's hope. Reese's story isn't simply another scandal. It may be the kick in the ass. The sports industry needs to examine itself critically because if we don't learn from this mistake, it will undoubtedly happen again.